Rent a Riot: Soros' Assault on Trump and America. Are rallies and riots in our city's grassroots justice events, or are they more often staged for political purposes by well-paid community organizers and media? The left has created a new industry of paid activism, not protest, but faux false fronts. They often hurt and discredit the very people they are pretending to help. Who is the largest funder of Black Lives Matter and thousands of leftist activists and media outlets? The culture wrecker George Soros, an anti-American billionaire who is co-chairman of Ready for Hillary PAC. Just follow the money from Soros' Open Society IRS forms. With his cronies at the Ford, Tides, Rockefeller, Arcus, Guild, Carnegie, and other progressive foundations, they give billions of dollars to activists achieving the fundamental transformation of America. What is Soros doing? Forcing the narrative of America as a racist and a sexist nation, and painting Donald Trump as a racist to help Hillary Clinton win.
Trust and believe that any opportunity we have to shut down a Republican convention, we will. We will make sure that our voices are made loud and clear.
Who's funding Black Lives Matter? One of the big donors seems to be George Soros, our old pal, who gives big money to affiliates of Black Lives Matter, groups that do direct business with them.
How are so-called social justice organizers and activists hired? Here are screenshots of job listings, including salaries and benefits. Globalist billionaires have created an industry of anti-American political activism that advances their goals. Why is Soros funding activists, street theater, and the media who cover it? So his politicians such as Barack Obama and Hillary Clinton remain in power and give the global elites continued access to American wealth and culture. Worse yet, Soros and his friends also rent false ministers for their causes and candidates. This gives them the false impression of the moral high ground. Reverend Jim Wallace of Sojourners denied Soros' money until he was caught with it. Here is Reverend Jeff Hood, organizer of the Black Lives Matter rally in Dallas, just moments before the ambush of 12 police officers, leaving 5 officers dead.
An old preacher that I admire tremendously, Jeremiah Riot. Yeah! And I'm going to say, God damn white America. God damn white America.
Soros' activists run other fronts to weaken the family, borders, rule of law, and the church. They promote drugs, abortion, voter fraud, and anarchy. And by demoralizing America, we become weak and no longer an obstacle to the global power of these billionaires.
Your votes are your negotiating power in the year 2016. Turn your centers, Islamic centers, mosques, into registration centers for voters, into polling stations during the election time. Black Lives Matter is our campaign.
What is the obstacle to their global schemes? American faith, family, and freedom. That's our strength. What can faithful Americans do during this season of chaos? 1. Share this video. Help people say no when they are being manipulated and used for political purposes. 2. Shine the light, listen to concerns, and ask to pray with people for healing and peace. Let's read the Bible and the U.S. Constitution. Invite folks to Bible-centered churches and to follow Christ together. Get involved. 3. Let's help one another to find jobs and create solutions according to their God-given potential as human beings. Let's wake up and stand for true justice, for our children and their futures, for America, not for any one race, but for the human race.